Hello and welcome to Cultural Convo with me, Kenneth Cunliffe. Today we're here talking to young engineer Theo. Hello, Theo.
Hello, it is I.
It is I also. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Theo is the talented young engineer of LAFS. He's been working behind the scenes. I've come in, I've said, look, I'm a communist. I believe everyone has to pull their fair share. And if I have to embarrass myself on a podcast, then you have to do it too. Okay?
Yep.
Good.
And that's why I'm here.
Yes. Now, I am a 40-year-old communist puppet. What do I like? Star Wars. You are a 20-year-old communist engineer. What do you like?
I like Star Wars as well.
You like Star Wars.
Yep.
Now, many people talk about the war between the generations. There is one thing that joins us together, and it is Wars in the Stars.
Indeed.
Yes, I like Star Wars because it features many a muppet. And I'm a muppet. So I think what we'll do, we'll keep it nice and simple. What was the first Star Wars movie you saw in the cinema?
In the cinema?
Yes.
Well, I suppose. I mean, I was born in 2007. So after the release of the prequels, because episode 3 was 2005.
Oh, no.
So I'm pretty sure the first Star Wars film I saw in cinemas was the shameful episode 7, The Force Awakens, in 2015.
Oh, my God.
And it was awful. Actually, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't very good.
This hits me like an arrow in the heart, I must say. I lived in a world, I'm 40, by the way. I live in a world where I only ever saw 3 Star Wars films on video cassette. I had them, and I watched them over and over again.
Well, it's interesting you should mention that, because we actually had the original Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope, on video cassette.
Perfect.
And it was a special edition. So we had a lovely gold box.
I remember the gold box, yes.
Yeah. And we used to watch it. Not very much, because my sister didn't like it. But but no, that was the first one I saw in the cinemas. But I think the first Star Wars film I saw was a bit of Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3, on the TV. And I don't know how familiar you are with Episode 3, Sam. But
who's Sam? I'm Kenneth.
Sorry, Kenneth.
Sam's engineering today, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sam.
remember to speak to Kenneth.
Sorry, Kenneth. Sorry.
Not to Sam.
Sorry, Kenneth.
It's okay. I'm just a big red monster. I mean, I suppose I'm easy to forget.
Yeah, you're a little bit intimidating.
I am intimidated.
But no, it was towards the end.
Yes.
And we came in because it was just on the TV. So back in the olden days when you actually watched TV and you couldn't pause it.
I'm going to stop you there. As a 20-year-old, you are not allowed to say back in the olden days.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
See, I watched proper TV.
Yeah.
I had dial-up internet.
No.
Yeah, I remember the sounds. We used to plug it into the landline.
I don't believe it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I caught the end sort of half of Episode 3, which if you haven't seen it, you should, because it's good. It's very good. But the end half of Episode 3 is quite intense. And so I sort of just fell in love with it then. And I remember again, this is how old school my family was. We had Episode 6 recorded on the little stick plugged into the TV. It wasn't a stick. I think it was just inside the TV. But yeah, we had Episode 6 recorded, so we'd watch Episode 6 sometimes. I don't think we had the whole thing.
I remember going to see Star Wars Episode 1 in the cinema. My granddad took me to see it. He was a communist like me. He taught me. And he said, you must watch Star Wars because it's about Vietnam.
It is.
Yes. And the rebels are the Vietnamese, yeah, and the evil empire is America.
Yes.
So he said, well, go see Star Wars Episode 1, and the most capitalist thing ever made, Star Wars, will teach you good communist behaviour.
Well, I don't know if Episode 1 is necessarily the best.
I would argue that he was a communist when he made the first Star Wars movie in the
Yes.
70s.
Yes.
But then he earned loads of money. So then he was like, what's Star Wars 1 about? It's about trade disputes and money. It's all about how important it is to do capitalism.
Well, I would argue, though, that that's aged quite well. Because what is the thing that has caused the big international war?
Trade disputes. Yes, no, you're right.
Exactly. George Lucas knew exactly what he was talking about, Kenneth.
He was a truth teller.
He was.
A fortune seer.
He was.
I think, obviously, they surround the planet, don't they? And they say, you
they
can't
blockade
come
it.
in. And that's very much like the Strait of Hormuz, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. I call it the Strait of Chocolate Mousse.
I see.
Nobody likes that joke, but never mind. So, I'm obviously old school. I like Return of the Jedi. That's my favourite. Because the Jedi, guess what? They come back.
They do.
Everyone's happy to see them. Great, they're back.
Well, I don't think it's ever not specified
Yeah.
that they're happy to see them.
But I'm 40, so I'm going to like ones from before. What is your favourite one?
So my favourite is the second one that I saw in cinemas, and that was Rogue One. And that was quite a, I mean, that was a real wake up moment for me, because that came, a little bit later on in my life, 2016. But it hit me hard because it was at a moment in my Star Wars journey where I was starting to mature a little bit. I was starting to grow out of the light-hearted hero's journey. And Rogue One is quite a different tone to the rest of the Star Wars universe.
Right. You said, I'm an adult now. I want to get to know a load of guys.
And then
they
I
all
want them
to die in a big explosion.
Yep.
Yeah. I quite like Rogue One, to be honest. I think it's not too bad. It was better than 1 and 2 and 3 all put together.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Because I think my opinion is that Han Solo is the worst movie.
Solo?
Yes.
No, I
hate
liked
that
Solo.
movie.
No, it was good.
Couldn't stand it.
Did you watch episodes 8 and 9?
Yeah. I quite like them.
Were you asleep?
No, I quite like them. I like that, Luke Skywalker, he's like,
Dies.
I don't want to do it. And then I'm dead. And I was like, I can relate to that as a 40-year-old man. I don't want to do it. And I will also soon be dead.
Yeah, but Kenneth, Luke Skywalker, that's not what he's supposed to do.
But people change as they get older, do they not?
They do. But
I love that Yoda turns up and he burns all the old books. And then Luke Skywalker's like, oh, the old books. And he's like, how often have you read the old books, though? You're full of shit.
That's true. It's true.
And I thought that was actually quite good.
Yeah, I mean, I will forever be a convert of the expanded universe. There was so much crap. But I remember we had a couple of books, and you had Luke, and he had a wife.
Yes.
And they started to have kids.
Yes. And also there was like musical Jedi that had magic music powers.
Yeah. No, there was loads of great stuff. There's
I
loads
know
of crap.
about this.
Yeah.
I had them before there was any other movies.
Yeah.
They were the only ones we had.
Yeah, no, they were good. It was good stuff back then.
Imagine if you wanted to enjoy Star Wars in 1997, you had to read a book. Ugh. Terrible.
Well, but they were good books. They are good
books. That's where we agree. Here's the thing, though. What do you think of the Mindalandrian and Grangu?
The film?
Well, just the tone of the Mindalandrian and Grangu.
Well, that's not quite the name, but we'll leave it, Kenneth. I went to see it with my friends.
Oh, yes.
The day it came out in View.
Yes.
For £10 each. Absolute bargain, by the way.
That's good.
That's good. It's good.
The modern day.
And we went and had Mackies afterwards. But no, I actually really enjoyed it.
Did you?
I did. Because it reminded me of what, one of the things that everyone loves about Star Wars. And that's that people just go around blowing things up and looking cool.
Yeah, being cool. I mean, I know all about being cool,
Of
obviously,
course.
but being cool and blowing things up is a big part of it. But I think that the writers just go, hey, everyone like Yoda is baby Yoda. What do you think of that?
Well,
and then they're like, everyone likes Jabba the Hutt. What if he was sexy?
Well, two things. First of all, Baby Yoda, as he was originally called, Grogu, from The Mandalorian. I think is an unfortunate example of the Disneyfication of Star Wars, because I think he was introduced solely to sell little toys.
Yeah, everyone says that, but you know what I say in response to that?
What?
One word. Ewok.
Yes.
I think the gross marketing of Star Wars has been a part of Star Wars since almost the very beginning.
But the Ewoks are kind of sort of integral to the plot, I would argue, in episode 6.
You say that, but they're only there because they couldn't make the costumes for a planet of Wookiees, so they swapped them for little Wookiees.
Yeah, but I think they're cool. I like the Ewoks.
Yum,
I won't have any Ewok slander from you.
I like
Kenneth.
an Ewok. I like that they eat the stormtroopers.
I do, and then they play their helmets like little drums.
Yes. Because, you know, they once again represent the communist ideal. Make do with what you have.
And they all work together.
They did work together. Yeah. And they overcame in the end, didn't they?
They did. They did. So there you go.
Yeah, they're good. Actually, I've changed my mind. You've changed my mind.
Exactly.
I like the
Ewoks.
Although toys, yub, 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 that's what they say.
I don't know. I don't see many Ewok toys nowadays.
Well, they were all about Ewok toys when the movie came out, because they did 2 TV specials about just the Ewoks. Yeah, just to sell Ewok toys.
That is
and
shameless.
All the kids said, hey, we actually don't want toys of these little guys.
No, well, they were a little bit freaky.
So, the Mindalandrian and Grangus,
Yes.
They have a man and his dog kind of vibe, really, don't they?
Well, I think they're more going for sort of father and son.
Well,
there's a slight man and his dog, I suppose.
Well, it is. I would say it's more man and his dog, because Grambus can't speak English, can he?
No.
And dogs often fly small spaceships and shoot things, don't they, and lift things with their mind.
Famously, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
So it's a man. It's like Lassie for the modern age.
That's one way of putting it.
Get out of the shot, you stupid engineer. You stay in that corner.
Yeah, get out of there, Sam.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, don't talk back to me, okay? I'm the star of this.
You get him, Kenneth.
That's right. This is mine and Theo's time. You're in every bloody podcast they do. You stay away. Right. So, I think that the problem is for me now, right?
Yeah.
Is that they can't tell a story that's just one story. They have to always go, oh, here's Grimbo Maflute, who you saw in the comic, and maybe he's going to be in it. Oh, and then they never get anything finished.
I would agree, but I would say that a lot of Star Wars is that sort of fan service and that overarching world building. So you mentioned the sexy Jabba the Hutt.
Sexy Jabba, yeah.
He is actually in the animated Clone Wars series.
What?
From which I very much grew up with. That's probably the Star Wars that is closest to my heart.
Yeah.
My favourite Star Wars media is the Clone Wars.
And he was called what? Grimbo Baflimbo.
No, well, he was actually called. He was nicknamed Stinky.
Stinky.
Stinky. He was called Rotter the Hutt, but he was nicknamed Stinky because he was a stinky.
And this is a character that you like.
No,
called Stinky.
I didn't like him, but he was in it.
He was in it,
and I appreciated the link.
And when you saw him, you went, "Oh, wait a minute! That big buff slug that used to be Stinky."
I didn't recognize.
Stinky.
I didn't recognize him from sight. I recognized the name because obviously he's quite dissimilar to his original appearance.
I see. They've changed him a lot. They've gone, well, he was stinky and small.
He
and
grew
now
up.
He's buff and big.
It was, he's a teenager now.
Yes. What about though, baby Greedo?
Yeah.
Because now they've got baby Greedo against baby Grangus, and what they play. The question that everyone asks: who shat first?
Well, in the original cut of episode 4, Han shot first.
But they're babies, so I said, who shat first?
Do you get it? I do get it, Kenneth. Good joke. Good joke.
Well, if it were a good joke, you'd have liked it at the time.
I think I didn't really understand it.
That's okay.
I was too deep in the Star Wars lore.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So what do you think they should do now? Should they just cancel Star Wars forever, or should they keep making it?
No, I think they should keep making it because
okay.
they've done some good things recently.
Yes.
So I love Andor as a sort of precursor to Rogue One. I think Andor's brilliant, and it ties in quite well to the sort of theme of today with the communism, because it's very specifically about the rise of fascism, actually, and how individuals and as sort of society we're susceptible to it, but also how we can fight it.
We can make a difference if we
can
work
make a
together
difference, exactly,
against the evil empire.
Exactly.
I like that. Now that's a message I can get behind.
Yeah, see, there you go. It's not all bad.
But then they make one where it's a pirate ship one.
What?
Yeah, like the Goonies, but in space with that guy. And then they made the Princess Leia's a little girl, and she gets kidnapped by a flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't know. That one was a bit...
I mean, if you said to someone in 1985, I'm going to see Star Wars, the bassist from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is going to steal a small girl in it.
Well, they wouldn't know what you were talking about, because the Red Hot Chili Peppers weren't big at that point.
They were all about 14, maybe. Yeah. But people would go, what the hell are you talking about, you crazy man?
They would.
So my opinion is that they should just stop now. Finish Andor. Okay.
No, Andor's done.
Oh, okay, good.
All finished.
And everyone liked that, didn't they?
Well, most people liked it.
Pretty uniformly liked, I'd say. Because how many other times can they say, guess what? There was another Jedi hiding in a cave somewhere who's had a whole life.
Well, to be fair, I don't really have a problem with that, because canonically there were about 10,000 Jedi spread across the galaxy at the start of Order 66. And so it is not inconceivable to me that there are many, many, many still out there that are yet to be discovered.
I would say that's very convenient for the toy-making department. Oh, it's Jam Bamfo. He's been hiding in a cave. Oh, he's a toy now, and he's in the games. It's capitalist nonsense.
I don't know. I think the Jedi that survived recently, they've done some quite good stuff with.
Okay.
So you've got Cal Kestis, who's the star of...
That's what I'm saying. The names are stupid. No, what's his name?
Right, Cal Kestis. But the names are always going to be stupid, but also weirdly understandable. This is one of the most interesting things about Star Wars, I think, is the names are brilliant, because who is ever called anything other than maybe Luke?
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only actual normal name. But they work.
I'd love there just to be, they go to a planet, they meet a woman, she's just called Sandra Smith. And then all the Star Wars characters go, what a weird name.
That would be pretty funny. But I don't think it would necessarily add much to the story.
I'd enjoy it, though, and that's all that matters. I'd enjoy it.
This is what I'm talking about. The fan service is important.
But oh my God, it's Sarah Smith. She's part of the extended universe.
Exactly. Nice. And then you would go and tell all your friends to go see the film because Sarah Smith's in it.
So I think we're coming to an end now.
Yep.
I think we're going to play a very short game just to finish off.
Okay.
The game is called Most Ridiculous Real Star Wars Character Name.
Ooh.
And we go one at a time. What do you think? We'll see if we can. We'll bounce across until we run out. Real name. Okay. Shall I go first?
Go ahead.
Jango Fett.
Oh, it's a classic.
I've started simple.
It's a classic.
Yes.
Difficult one to counter that one.
And then,
I mean, the thing is, right, is you've got to think of names on an entirely subjective basis, right?
Does the name fit the guy?
Well, no. I think you have to, because a lot of the names of the more popular characters have become more accepted.
Oh, you're right.
Because they are the name of the characters.
Yeah.
But imagine if you just met someone, and Star Wars had never existed. You met someone called Anakin Skywalker.
Yes.
What the fuck?
You would say, what is going on with you? Okay, so you could go Anakin Skywalker, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a wacky one. That's
Kit
for sure.
Fisto.
It's a good one.
Salacious Crumb.
That is another good one.
I've always thought that was one of my favourites.
Yeah. Plo Koon.
Plo Koon? That sounds like... It's terrible. Oh, I've trodden in a big pile of Plo Koon.
Yep. I think all the Jedi pretty good. Mace Windu.
Mace Windu. That's a stupid name.
Well, they're all stupid names. I think this is.
I like
this is
Yoda's lady
Got Yaddle.
Yaddle.
Yaddle. Yep. That's a
Rhymes with
classic.
saddle.
It does.
Because she loves a ride. Anyway, so my favourite one, because the first name is normal and the second name not normal.
Yep.
But as soon as you hear it, you go, that is a musician's name.
Mm-hmm.
Max Rebo.
Yep.
He's got a band.
Well, you know what that, canonically that genre of music is
I
called?
do.
It's called
It's
jizz.
called jizz music. I'm Max Rebo, the
And
king
I
of
play
jizz. I play jizz. Jizz.
I mean, there's some banging. He lays down some banging tunes.
Well, to
that's
be
for
fair,
sure.
he's written a great song in that one, hasn't he?
He
Everyone
has.
likes that one.
Everyone knows and likes that one. Was that John Williams?
Jizz.
Presumably.
No, it was Max Rebo. Right, I've got to say, I think it's probably time to finish, isn't it? We've done
I
about
suspect
20
so.
minutes
Yeah, looks like
of
it.
Star Wars chat.
Yep.
Final thoughts. Star Wars, good still, or needs to stop?
I think Star Wars good. I'm really excited for the Ryan Gosling. There's a new one coming out.
Yeah.
And also, I'm very excited for next year is the 50th anniversary of A New Hope. So they're going to release the original cut in the cinema. In cinema.
Oh, you see, now I'd go and see that.
Yeah, see? So
I've got to say, I'm 40 years old. Time to stop. No more Star Wars. No more bib dringos. Get them out of there. Stop selling toys. Become a communist. Give away your capitalist leanings. And join me at the commune. Thank you very much for joining me, Theo. Shake my hand.
No worries, Kenneth.
Thanks for coming.
No worries. You
We'll
have a good
see
one.
if we ever do one of these again. We'll see
Very
how we
possibly.
go. Okay, I've been Kenneth Cunliffe. Go to LAFS.org.uk. Donate some money if you like this sort of thing. Thank you very much. Good night and goodbye.